Hello, Aquarius. Let us see what your messages are. And hi, for those of you who are new to me, my name is Kelly Lunt. I love all things psychology and all things spiritual. If you guys would like a personal reading, I believe the link for that is in the description box. All right, so let's get into this. It looks like your kind of theme right now, Aquarius, is your theme is like feeling more beautiful, feeling more joyful, feeling happier, and not being worried that's all going to erupt and go to chaos. So it's kind of like learning how to expand into joy and to continue to expect more good things to come to you. That's an awesome theme, Aquarius. Like literally law of attraction, focus on the things that you've enjoyed recently, allow those vibrations to rise, expect more good stuff to come to you, and expect it to come to you in a way where it's not just going to like all of a sudden erupt and be ripped out away from you. In terms of your day-to-day life, there's like, this is a really good reading. In terms of like the day-to-day of that theme that you're reading, it's being in a place of creating. So allowing your mind to wander into that creative space without going into like fantasy land. So it's kind of like about being grounded with awareness of like the outside world and awareness of like where a relationship is right now. So like what that means is that let's say that there's someone that you haven't been talking to for a long time. Like you're a parent and you haven't spoken to your kid in like 10 years. But if something good in your life has happened, like another kid has come around and started to like hang out with you more often, maybe a phone call a week, maybe a video call, maybe they're in town, and once a week you get lunch. Can you allow yourself to go, that felt so good that that person came back and wanted a relationship with me. It gives me something to look forward to. I enjoy hearing about their life. I enjoy feeling like, okay, I did something right as a parent. So it's focusing on what you enjoy about it and go in universe. I like this good feeling thing. I would like even more coming my way. I do want to get into a place where I can expect this goodness to grow and I can continue to expect more good stuff to happen and to come. And then once you get into the high vibe state about that, what's this called? Law of attraction. This is called bridging beliefs, where you have one topic of your life where you like feel really good and high about it. You talk it up and then you go and talk about this topic so that it moves up just a little bit. If you start to dip, you go straight back to this topic and then the next time, like get yourself high vibe on it and then you talk about it again to raise it. Once you start talking negatively about it, switch back to the topic that you do like. So that's just like a kind of technique that they're like teaching you right now. But the key is that they're saying is that it's to stay grounded, to like let your imagination go like, wouldn't it be nice if my other child would reach out and speak to me? A relationship with them would feel so good. I would just love to know how they're doing and just to hear a little bit about what's going on their day to day. That's like staying grounded and in reality. And then you could talk about, because you just want to talk about what you want, why you want it, and all the reasons it can come in. So it's, sometimes when a new seed is planted, it will start to sprout, and a new tree is there when a new tree wasn't there before. So just like there was no relationship right now with that child, a new one could be born. So just let your mind wander to all the things that weren't there and are now there. Okay. That's like what they're talking about, being grounded in reality and still using like mystical and magical law of attraction stuff. What's not grounded in reality is, oh my God, my son will come back in. He'll come home for Christmas. Maybe I'll have both my babies home for Christmas. And we'll all go on a cruise together. Like, do you see how you're jumping from 0 to 10 in that way? So it would just be really nice to like get a call. Maybe we could just start with once a month. Because just hearing how he is, knowing what he's up to, how he's doing, that would feel really nice. It would feel good. It would feel kind. It would feel uplifting. It would feel reassuring. And I would just like to know that kind of stuff because it would feel good, and feeling good feels good, and I'm ready to feel good. I'm ready for good feeling things to come into my life because it would feel good to feel good. Feeling good feels good. And I'm ready to allow in more good feeling things. I like to continue to expand on this like positive, uplifting, good feeling trajectory in my life. Okay, I hope that helps. So, in terms of the recent past, yeah, it looks like something really kind of positive and something good came into your life. That it's kind of like a little bit of a reinvigoration of life, a little bit of like a spark, a little bit of an upliftment that came into your life. Let's see, let me pull some. Is there anything they need to know about that? It's certainly made you get into a place of like wanting to protect what's important about life to you, wanting to protect like, oh, it's almost like oh, this is what's really cool about life. Like this is the good stuff of life. And it's certainly gotten you into a place of like starting to think about like, okay, what's important to me? What do I really like about good things coming in? What good things do I want to? It's just opened you up to a little bit more creativity of like, okay, this is worth it. I like this good feeling thing, and I want my mind to start going to more good feeling things that I can do and want. So good for you, Aquarius. In terms of the right here, right now, it kind of looks like that you're just mostly at this like kind of peaceful, calm place. And it's just like this tiny little spark and ember of I can allow myself to feel good and to enjoy life. It's just like there and present. Um, and it's kind of like you want to become aware of things that you can put your energy and effort on and like that you can commit your time to, whether it be volunteer, whether it be whatever, that will help you enjoy life more. So whatever this good feeling thing is that came into your life, um, bask on it, enjoy it, appreciate it, because it's opening you up to, okay, I want more things that feel that type of good in my life. It's really opened you up, and it's really making you appreciate relationships even more. It's making you be willing to like approach them differently even. Because you now recognize like I want that connection, and not only do I want that connection, I want them to feel good. I want them to enjoy the relationship too, because you're just like tired of relationships feeling rocky, and it's like you're really tired of relationships like swinging your emotions up and down. And it's kind of like that was one of like you got the karma card here, so that was one of your soul level lessons you came to learn, is to allow relationships to be in your life, allow them to be present, allow them to like uplift you, make your life more rich and full without them like wildly swaying your emotions. And it is those moments where you can like look forward to interacting with someone, and if they are like 90% consistent, great, right? But if they're late to a phone call by like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and your emotions sway, that's when it's got to be a, okay, hold on, of course I feel sad and disappointed, or maybe I'm feeling worried and stressed out what's going on for them. um, can you wait till at least the phone call happens to be like, hey, what happened to you? We missed you. Because maybe they had like a really bad night of sleep, and they were like, oh my God, I'm so sorry for missing our call. I got 4 hours of sleep and I slept through my alarm. Then instead of the like, the worry or whatever, or the disappointment or the sad or the anger that came up, those were emotions that weren't like based on reality. The person actually wanted to connect with you and talk to you. They just had a horrible night's sleep, but they're like 90% consistent. So it's kind of like those times where you have to go, it's okay for me to feel in emotions. It just lets me know how much I was looking forward to this and how much I really liked it. Um, no matter what, they're 90% consistent. So I'm not going to let this like 10%, this 1 out of 10 times that they didn't show up consistently, I'm not going to let it impact me emotionally in a big way. And it's going to take pressure off the other person to not having to be absolutely perfect. Um, And when this comes up, the other person can feel like they're around eggshells, where they're like, "Oh my gosh, I mess up one time," and you make a big deal out of it. Um, so just know that like that's kind of what they're talking about. They're like, "I am 90% consistent, and you're going to choose to focus on the one time I messed up." So you're learning how to focus on like the 90% of what a person brings to the table instead of focusing on that one time. Okay, so it looks like going into the future. Wow, well, going into the near future. Hmm. pull some clarifying cards. Aw. Aw. Okay, so going into the near future, you're at a point where you are kind of like, okay, I have to let go of control of how this plays out, of how it pans out. Um, I have to let go of trying to ensure and make sure that I'm going to have love coming to me. I can't keep thinking about like, oh no, no, I'm not going to give you this present. That way you can play with it while you're here. That will give you something to look forward to while you're here. So from your point of view, you're like, oh no, no, don't take it. Let like you're coming from a place of like, leave it here. That way you can look forward to here. But like, what if they live like an hour away and it's something that you play with every day? They're like, come on, I'm not gonna be able to see you except for every Sunday. And when I'm here seeing you, I'm hanging out with you. I'm not playing in the room by myself. So from your point of view, you're like, oh, I just thought it could be something cool that they look forward to seeing and like here. But like from their point of view, they're like, why are you trying to control me coming back? Because like if you guys would just go, oh, you would enjoy this on a day-to-day basis, here, take it. Then the person will have a positive association with you, go, oh, this is so cool. You know, or then like your kids will be like to their kids, hey, grandma's the one who gave that to you. Why don't we give that, like, let's give grandma a call and let her know how much you're having fun playing with the toy. When you let go of control, moments like that can happen. Because it kind of, even though you're coming from a place of, I want to make sure you come back. So you're trying to express, I love you. I want to see you again. And this would be something really cool for you when you come back. From the other person's point of view, it's like, you're just trying to get me to move next to you. You're just trying to control that I come back. Like, why can't you just let me be me and have fun? And it's putting them in a double bind because they now don't get to like have it, right, and enjoy it, which would be building when they're enjoying it at home. That builds a positive association between you and them. Um, but it's also like, okay, but when I come here, it's not like I can go play with it. Like, say it's a Nintendo game. It's like, it's not like I can go play with it because I have to hang out with you guys. If I go play with it while I'm here, you guys will be like, oh, well, God, did you only come here for the Nintendo games? But you see how the week before you were like, oh, no, we got to keep it here so that you can play it when you're here and you'll come visit us more. But they go visit you. It's like, oh, no, I didn't just come to play the Nintendo game. I came to hang out with you. So it's you're gonna like recognize like, okay, I can't control if they come back. I can't control the how that the love unfolds, and you're gonna find like your heart just kind of like mending and mellowing out as you realize that like, oh no, the other person actually does just want to hang out with me. I don't have to try to entice them, give them reasons. Like, because some of you are going to recognize it's control, and some of you aren't going to see that how you're acting is controlling. If you don't see how it's controlling, you're going to resonate with the, I'm just trying to give them like something positive to look forward to when they come here. But I hope I explained it well enough now that you can kind of see how the other person views it that way and why when you intended it to be like, oh, thanks, Mom, I look forward to seeing that when I come back. They're like, ugh. Because it's like, if I come back, I can't play with it. You're going to accuse me of just coming back for that. And even if I don't offer to play it, then I'm not playing it. Like, so it's just putting the person in that situation. But when you kind of let go of it, like, okay, I just have to like trust and let go that they do want to hang out with me, it's really going to be such like a mending, healing experience for your heart. And it's going to help you feel like, oh, okay, cool. They do just want to like hang out. Like, okay, here, you want this? Yeah, take it. You're going to be a little bit more freer in the giving of your close relationships. It definitely looks like you're a person who gives to people who aren't close to you. And the close people you hold to like higher standards. And it just looks like you're going to be more willing to be more giving to the people close to you. Okay, in terms of your personal power this month, your personal power this month is to really enjoy the little bit of whatever that good thing is that came into your life in the recent past, is to really just enjoy that, like, that spark it gave you, that hope, that the feeling of hope it gave you, like that feeling of hope. It's like, just your personal power is to enjoy that. And is to enjoy it. Like, you're either going to be a place of enjoying it and be like, I want more things like that, or you're going to go, oh my God, somehow this is going to get taken away from me. So it's, recognize when you start going to the negative route, it's got to be, hold on, I don't like thinking that. It doesn't feel good. I'd rather be drawn to thoughts that help me realize how I can keep this in my life. I'd rather be drawn to thoughts to how more of this can come into my life. Universe, God, I need your help, staying more focused that way. And sometimes what can really, really help, guys, when that happens, either get up immediately and like go on a walk, do something physical in your body. or like call someone just to start talking and doing something else that gets you out of your head. So you need to get out of your head and into your body. Go throw on a little workout tape, go to the gym, go swimming, go on a walk, call someone who you know won't let you just talk about the negative thing. Okay, in terms of people outside influences on you, this is interesting. Man, I don't, let's see. Outside influences, they're kind of like they're making like a last stand to reconnect with you. And it is kind of warming your heart a little bit to see how they do want to connect with you. Um, but you could also tell that like it's different and it's changed, and they're not like being eager to like please you. So it's a different dynamic, but there is like a heartwarming of like, you're like, oh, they actually do just generally want to connect with me. It may not be as often as you like or they like or as either one of you like, but you're like, oh, they like, it's heartwarming that they're making a stand to keep this relationship going. Um, but it just, you just feel a little uncertain because the dynamic's different. They're definitely not willing to like sacrifice. They're definitely not willing to be someone who they're not. Yeah, so it's just a different dynamic for you. It looks like your hopes or fears for this month. Well, it looks like this is overall just like a hopeful kind of read for you. You're definitely just in a place of like, I do want to enjoy life and I do kind of see the value that relationships like bring in. So it kind of looks like your outcome of the month is the pelican. So it is kind of like a, okay, it is what it is. The past is the past. I now need to see things differently and I now need to create. Can you give, like, what is it that they're gonna? Yeah, it's kind of like you've just hit a, I just need to enjoy, which means enjoying the small things, the breakfast that was cooked for me by my honey bunny, the phone calls, the festival to go to. It's just like I now intend to create like loving and living the rest of my life. I don't know what that's going to look like, but I'm going to free fall into it and just go, okay, I want to be guided to enjoy it now that I can't control or really try to get like entice people to hang out with me more. I just got to like trust that it's going to happen. It's kind of like you're just going to like, all right, let's get on the ride and let's go and see how I got to trust that the ride is going to like ride and turn out well. Um, and it looks like it's going to be like a slow simmer towards connecting to you because it looks like your mind will start be going to, well, here's something fun I'd like to do with them. This is something fun that I would like to do. I would like to color with them for an hour. I would like to watch this movie with them. I would like to go get a scoop of ice cream with them. I would like to go to the movies with them. Oh, there's no good movies out. I don't care. That's still, I would like to go to the movies with them. Um, it's going to get you in that place. All right, Aquarius, I hope this reading helped. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. You can also come hang out live every weekday, Monday through Friday. I go live 11 a.m. Eastern time just to, I call it high vibe mornings and free mini reads. So if you want a little free mini read, if you want a paid reading that's full in depth, there's a link in the description for that. Come hang out 11 a.m. Monday through Friday for some free mini reads and some high vibes from spirit. Or just like and subscribe and come hang out more and watch the readings as well. But I wish you all a good day, a good week, and a good month. Bye.